Well, I'm going to make some fresh pasta today. I've never really liked it. I've made it before several times, and I like the dry stuff you buy at the store better, or the fresh stuff that you buy at the store better. So this time I'm going to use some imported flour. This is 00 flour, and that should make the world a difference. So I have 2.5 cups of that in my food processor. And here I have 3 eggs that I've mixed up just a little bit. And I'm going to add salt to it, a half a teaspoon of salt. Now you don't have to add salt. And I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to it. And the reason why I'm mixing it all up in the eggs and all is because I don't want to add eggs to this and then the whites are in some part of the flour and the yolks are in some part of the flour. I like to mix it up like that. Mix it up together. So in here is 2.5 cups of that 00 flour. And I'm going to add the egg mixture. And let's go. Okay, well, it's not coming together, so I'm going to go get some water. Add like a tablespoon of water. There's more water than that in here, but just add a little bit. Okay, I think that's good enough. I added about 3 tablespoons of water. I have my dough out. I'm just going to knead it. Knead it together here. And I'm going to do that for about 3 minutes. Okay, I've kneaded it for 3 minutes. I'm just going to get it together here a little bit. We'll wrap it in cling film, plastic wrap. And, a lot of people let theirs rest for a half hour. I'm going to let mine rest for 1 hour. Well, my dough has rested for an hour. I'm going to cut this up into pieces, more manageable pieces. I'm going to try and cut it into 5 equal parts. I don't know how equal they are, but give it a shot. I'll put the other pieces back into the plastic wrap. Now I'm going to roll this out with a rolling pin and use as little flour as I can and roll this out. You can also use, one of those machines to roll this out. I like to roll it from center up and center back, such as that. You want to go just about as thin as you can get it. Turn it over. Just keep going. Well, I've been rolling it out, and it's well over 2 feet long. Every time I turn it over, it kind of shrinks up. If you put your hand underneath there, I'm going to try and be able to see your sort of translucent where your hand can be seen. But so what I'll do, we're getting very close, is roll it out again and let it sit here for about 10 minutes to dry just a little bit, because it's pretty thin enough, I think. And I cut this into 5 pieces, so this would be like 5 servings. So this is like 1 serving here. So this is dried for about 10 minutes. It's starting to get crusty on the outside, which is I like to look for. So I'm going to roll this up like this. It's about 2 inches this way. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing about making pasta is perfect. I want to take it, cut it, take my cut pasta, kind of unravel it, and we'll let this dry more. Let this dry for quite some time after you get it unraveled. And as you see, I'm not an expert at this at all. The thinner you get it, the less time it needs to dry. If it's thicker, it needs to dry longer. And I mean, after you get it unraveled like this, and also as you let it sit there before you cut it, you know. The thinner it is, the less time it takes to kind of dry it. So I'm going to do this to the other 4 pieces as well. Well, while the pasta is drying up, but just a little more, I'm going to put some olive oil in my pan here. And I'm going to turn it on to like medium heat now. I'm going to add 2 anchovies and some garlic that I chopped up. That's about 3 garlic cloves. Put it in there. I'm just going to gently cook this. It's only been about 2 minutes over medium-low heat, and I haven't really even stirred it around. The anchovies just kind of like break up and disappear. So I'm going to take this off the heat, and I'm going to heat up some water in my larger pan. Well, my pot of water has come up to a boil. I'm going to add the pasta, and this is half of the homemade pasta. I'm going to add. The rest of it's in the refrigerator. I'm going to cook this about 3 minutes. Well, it's cooked for 3 minutes. I'm going to take it to the sink and drain it. I'm going to add the pasta back in. Toss it around some. Add some lemon juice. 2 tablespoons. About 4 tablespoons of the pasta sauce, or pasta water, I mean. Just mix this around. Add some parsley. Mix that around. Turn the heat off. We're ready to plate. Serve up some of the pasta. Sloppily. Give it a try. You know, you can, any sauce would do with this pasta, but I just thought I'd make something very simple and quick. That's good. Good pasta. Thanks so much for watching.